Twitter experienced the biggest security breach in company history. Hackers seized control of verified accounts belonging to politicians, celebrities, and billionaires, all in an effort to persuade people to turn over their money.
It was a coordinated attack on some of the most influential tweeters, yet the biggest victims, arguably ordinary Americans and their wallets. Hackers took control of the Twitter accounts of Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Kanye West, and Kim Kardashian, just to name a few. Together, those users with hundreds of millions of followers. Each compromised account posting the same message, falsely telling followers Bitcoin contributions to a link would be doubled. Bitcoin is a virtual currency not recognized by the U.S. government. It can be really hard to trace. The tweets were pulled from the site, and Twitter briefly cut off all verified accounts, users with those blue check marks, from being able to tweet. Twitter says the issue was resolved. Company officials believe the hackers got access to the accounts after targeting employees with internal access. The company is launching an investigation, but the FBI is also getting involved. Experts don't believe the attack was from another government, but they warn an attack like this could still have massive consequences.
They could have used this access to announce a merger and acquisition in the name of Bill Gates or Elon Musk, which would have immediately affected stock prices. Or, I don't know, they could have waited for November until presidential elections in the United States, and then on election day, they could tweet something awful from one of the presidential candidates in USA.
Just an example of how influential a fake tweet can be. 7 years ago, Syrian hackers tweeted a false claim that President Obama was injured. That tweet alone sent the entire stock market plunging. Zorin Shah, ABC News, Los Angeles.
White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany asked about the president's reaction to the hack and whether it would affect his use of Twitter. She says he will remain on the platform, saying his account was secure and not jeopardized by those attacks.